The phrase once a cheater, always a cheater originated from a serial cheater. Not everyone who cheats will do it again, but most of them certainly will. If you cheat once, that doesn't mean you'll cheat again. However, serial cheaters are a whole different story. Cheating is their middle name. They're addicted to jumping from one relationship to another or just simply constantly cheating on their partners. Listen, I'm an advocate for sexual freedom, but not when it hurts another person. If you want to fool around with everyone, cool, just be single while doing it. Serial cheater alert: how to know you're in a relationship with one. Unless you've talked about being in an open relationship, most people will not be down with the idea of their partner sleeping with other people. If you've gotten yourself into a relationship with a Casanova-type character, not only should you get an STI test, but you should also get yourself out of that relationship. But how do you even know you're dating a serial cheater? Once you know the signs, it'll be easy to spot them. Number 1, they've cheated before. Okay, I know I said just because someone cheats it doesn't mean they'll do it again, which is true. However, it does increase the odds of them doing it again. Yeah, I know, I didn't mean to calm you down and then make you freak out again. You need to do some digging and find out how many relationships your partner's been in and why they didn't work out. That's how you'll find the truth. Number 2, they fear intimacy. Maybe when you two have sex, they only like doggy style. Now, that's not a bad thing, but it is when you want to have an intimate experience. If they're avoiding intimate sexual positions and moments with you, it's because they're scared of opening up and becoming vulnerable to you. This also means that they'll develop feelings and then that kind of creates a hole in their plan of fucking whoever they want. Number 3, they have many friends of the opposite sex. Listen, I have many friends who are men, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm a serial cheater. Okay, maybe it does, but let's move on. If your partner is hanging out mostly with people of the opposite sex, well, there's usually a reason. Number 4, they haven't committed to you. If you two have been together for a while but they're not willing to commit, it's because they don't want to. It's really that simple. They don't want to be taken off the market because they're still looking around. Number 5, you don't really know much about them. You know them but you don't really know them. You two haven't actually had a deep conversation about anything. Maybe you mentioned your traumatizing childhood, but your partner hasn't whispered a word. Number 6, they like taking risks. A serial cheater loves to take risks. I mean, isn't cheating behind your partner's back a risk? Of course, it is. Taking risk is thrilling, it's living on the edge. So, if your partner is known as a bit of an adrenaline junkie, then be cautious. Number 7, you two don't fight. No one likes to fight, but it's actually crucial in a relationship. People disagree, it's normal. And when you fight, it brings the relationship closer together. If you and your partner aren't fighting, or if they're not responding to your concerns, it shows that they don't actually care. Number 8, their habits change. If all of a sudden their regular daily habits and routines changes, you should be suspicious. If you're not sure about any of the other signs on this list, pay attention to this one. People's actions always expose the truth. And though they may be hiding what they're doing to you, you'll be able to notice with what they've stopped doing. Number 9, your sex life isn't what it used to be. The sex you used to have with your partner was sensual, hot, and passionate. Now, it's dry and dull. What a switch, right? Well, that's not because they've lost their libido. It's because they're being hot and sensual with someone else. Things like this just don't switch without reason. Number 10, it's all about gift giving. Getting a surprise gift every now and then is great. However, those gifts can be given just to mask what they've been doing behind your back. If your partner is loading you up with gifts all the time, it's probably because they're feeling guilty. Number 11, the apology lacks an apology. If you catch them cheating on you, they'll most likely apologize. However, apologizing is easy. What's hard is when it's genuine. You need to look at the substance within the apology. Did your partner just say, sorry, and walk away? Yeah, they don't actually give a shit. Number 12, work becomes a priority. Ah yes, the classic, I have to stay at the office a little longer tonight, routine. I don't care if you're a man or woman, please, do not fall for this shit. Okay, there are some people that do actually have to stay at the office longer than expected, but for many people, it's an excuse. If all of a sudden their job replaces you, well, it's not work that they're doing. Number 13. They love the chase. Do you remember what it was like before you two were dating? The cat and mouse game that you both played? Maybe you played a hard game and your partner loved it. But now that they have you, it's a different story. Now, the thrill is gone, but what really made them excited was the chase, so, naturally, they have to chase again. Number 14. Their relationship history doesn't exist. They may have dated a couple people, but other than that, nothing. Not a single committed relationship that's lasted longer than 3 months. Now, if you're 19, that's not a big deal, but if you're in your late 20s, that's a warning sign, a big one. Maybe they're not serial cheaters, however, they have commitment issues. Thank you for watching.